This is LiveWell Talk on our new Chief Nursing Officer, Kristin McVay. I'm Dr. Dustin Arnold, Chief Medical Officer at UnityPoint Health, St. Luke's Hospital. Today, we're getting to know Kristin, learning about her background, leadership experience, and hearing her perspective on the incredible work our nurses do each day. Kristin, welcome to the podcast. First podcast.
Yes, thank you.
So you replaced Carmen.
Yes.
Long, legendary. When did you start at St. Luke's? Kind of take us through your career path.
Sure. I started in 2005, so I am in my 21st year here with St. Luke's and now UnityPoint. So fun fact, I was born here. So really, if you want to take it all the way back and get technical here, I have a connection, here that's pretty deep and embedded. And I actually started here also as a student. So, and another fun fact, my preceptor is still here. So shout out to Barb Morris,
Barbie.
yep, on the ortho unit. So really, want to give her a special shout out here and, got my start in orthopedics. And then, just kind of worked through, first 10 years, progressive leadership roles, moved over to the clinic space, have worked in a,
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
You went out
yeah.
to clinics for a little bit.
Yeah. I was the primary care,
Yeah.
director of ops, role there. So kind of a different, trajectory there.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then, been with the system, also integrated care management, executive director with the system. Appreciated working with our affiliate partners and getting to know, the groups there, and, that was a really fun experience working with the continuum teams with, ambulatory and inpatient care management. And then came back to the hospital, and, in most recent, past prior to coming into the CNO role, was with, the surgical services team as a director.
How long were you 4 years, maybe?
With
Surgery.
surgery, I was, with the surgical services team, in the recent role, for about a year coming in, but
It seemed a lot longer.
yeah, and, just in prior roles, I've been with them, in various settings prior
Yeah.
to that. So as peri-anesthesia manager, in previous time for about 4
Yeah.
years, several years back.
Well, I've known you since '05 when I started the hospitals program,
Mm.
or this podcast refers to it as the golden era of hospital medicine. So either way, listeners will know what I'm talking about. What have you learned that prepared you to transition to the CNO?
Mhm. Um, uh, there's definitely things throughout the career. I can certainly thank so many people. You called out Carmen. We've all learned so many things, from Carmen and what she brought into the role and into the culture and the organization. Would certainly, celebrate so many other things and team members in our organization. But going throughout the career, I would note, I would appreciate the the career journey was not linear, and I think that helped, in my journey, to the CNO role. I've appreciated having a chance to work, in the hospital setting, working with our partners, across the continuum in an ambulatory setting, working with our partners, also in Jones Regional, also out in the system and affiliate markets. I think has helped to inform, my career as I've moved along, and then just the various projects and partnerships with our teams along the way. Our provider partners and colleagues, and the various different, teams and, ancillary teams that we've had the pleasure of working with in the different projects, that we've lifted through those various different roles. So many different things, I would call out there, but just, definitely would make that note is planning and, the learning journey along the way.
Sometimes people are like, well, what's the secret at St. Luke's?
Mhm.
And there's not just one thing. I think my assessment is at St. Luke's Hospital, it is patient care is nurse driven, physician guided.
Mhm.
And I think the doctors that just naturally kind of fall into that do succeed the most,
Mhm.
and have the most rewarding careers. I don't think it's planned. I don't think we set out to do it that way. I think it's just how healthcare operates, right? We're out in the clinic it's physician driven, nurse guided,
Mhm.
you know. And so I think the CNO is an important job. Not that it's less important at other institutions, but I think here at St. Luke's, it is a very important role in the day to day functioning of the hospital, the medical staff,
Mhm.
and our 4,000 employees.
Yeah.
And I think that's a tribute uh, to multiple people. Certainly, Carmen set a great role model for you. What did you learn from Carmen?
Oh, there's so many things hard to pull out. Just the 100 different things, all in one things here, but to put it into a couple of buckets, it was absolutely bringing forward that magnet culture, that nurse driven, as we're highlighting here together, culture that Carmen really helped to lead and bring forward, and ensuring that we kept that pathway going. Being a 4 times designated magnet organization is so meaningful. Ensuring that we have that shared governance atmosphere, that nursing has a voice. Our clinical teams continue to have a voice in how we move work forward.
I think Magnet and like
Mhm.
organizations allow you to develop non-personality dependent processes,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So it can carry on to the next wave of new leaders that come in because they can step into that. And there's a framework
Mhm.
to problem solve. Don't you agree?
Yep, I would agree. It really helps to highlight the teams that are doing the work to be able to lead the work so that it's most meaningful, to impact moving that forward. And it really helps to keep that patient voice at the center, as well. And I just think that that's the highlight of it works so well of shared governance. So
What what's your I'll tell you mine first, then I'll ask you this. My favorite anomaly or just I love how each department in the hospital, each floor has their own little personality,
mhm, yeah,
and it carries forward the and all in a good way. I'm
yeah,
not saying that, but it's different,
yeah,
just the personality of each floor. That I find that rewarding.
yeah.
I really do. What's something that you like about working in the hospital?
It's I've told others, what I've answered before in that question is it's just that hospital atmosphere, that hospital buzz. There's always something going on,
Yeah.
and it's the energy about it. But what that is it's the energy that the team brings into that. And where you're working, there's always something going on. Everyone's always looking to improve, to make things better, to help bring that forward so that the patients, that the community ultimately
Yeah.
benefits.
And I think the integration we have between nursing, physicians, ancillary services, PT, OT, et cetera,
Yeah.
I think that's one of the keys to our
I would
success,
agree.
definitely.
Mhm.
It's very de-siloed compared to other affiliates in other
Yeah.
hospitals.
Yeah. Yeah. And back to your question about Carmen's leadership and what she modeled for us, and Marianne before her, and really bringing out that shared governance culture. It was bringing all of the disciplines together in that shared governance
Yeah.
model. I really believe in the importance of that too. It's nursing led in the model, but we want to make sure that we have that multidisciplinary approach so that we can have the voices in total, because it's all of the teams working together to
Yeah.
move the work
It
forward.
we try to get everyone at the table to make the right decision with what I call kind of secondary stakeholder survey. Who else needs to know about this? So what do you do outside of work?
Well, I'm very blessed with a wonderful family. I've been married for going on 20 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you to my husband, Tad. He's fantastic. We have 2 boys. They're 12 and 14. So really getting into those teenage years, lots of fun. And then we have our dog. We have a French Mastiff named Minnie. So we'll play on the size
Yeah,
there, of
I'm
course.
guessing it's not many.
Yeah. Think of the children's book Clifford the Big Red Dog,
Yeah, I bet.
and you get kind of the size and scale there and the color. So she's a ton of fun. So we have a lot of fun with the family. Spend a lot of time there together. Love just, going out to eat, get a bite of dinner. And then the boys' activities. So they're into music, and also into taekwondo. So that's been fun to learn about that through them. And then those are some of the activities we keep entertained by, hanging out with the extended family, and getting together with friends, those types of things. So just that's what we do to keep entertained.
It goes fast,
Yes.
and you're in survival mode. And now with my daughters 25 and 22, um, it really, where'd the time go?
Yeah.
You know, just one day they come downstairs, they're taller than you.
Yeah.
You're like, what happened?
We're in the midst of that right now. I
Yeah.
get reminded on the daily that
Yeah.
they're just going right past me.
It's, um, what is, if you weren't a nurse, what would you be doing?
Ooh, probably a hairstylist.
Hairstyles?
Not saying that I'm good at it, but I just think that would be fun.
My answer is always professional wrestler. That's how I had even when I was younger. And still, part of me wants to do that. We have the magnet designation. We have top 100 nurses. I think we had 10.
We had 20.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah. Top 100 nurses, 20 of them work here.
Mhm.
Yeah. What is it about the nursing here that makes it so special?
It really comes down to culture, which we've touched on here in some of our earlier questions. It's built out of that magnet culture that does exist here. Again, that being clinically driven, nursing driven organization, allowing for that voice to lead the work, really helps to build upon that and drive the profession forward, and the work forward, and keeping that patient at the center. But additionally, I would point to that culture build is also in part because of our mission, and how that's really led through the organization, at the team level. There's many places that you can go to, and you'd find a mission, and they might have the words on a wall, but we are routinely told here. I literally heard this yesterday from a patient. They said your mission is more than words on a wall. So to give the healthcare you want, yeah, to give the healthcare you want your loved ones to receive, and that stops me in my tracks every time to hear that is the care that they're experiencing, to be that reminder, that is what they're experiencing, that's what's happening. And we want to be able to share that, to bring that forward, and to remind people that what a wonderful job that they're doing in that space. A favorite story of recent, in addition to those stories, was when a patient had an experience, that they were moved enough to write a song about that putting that into words,
Yeah.
and writing that into a song. So, with that said, I really believe that is where the culture is born out of, and we're able to bring that forward, also through our magnet work and journey as well.
Well, I'd be remiss from having a podcast without asking a question. What challenges do you see for nursing in the coming years? Certainly, yeah, I remember Johnson & Johnson had a study, 1999, 2000, somewhere in there, where the average floor nurse was like 51 years old at that time. That's 1999, 2000s, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
What challenges do you see?
Well, you're hitting the nail on the head right there, Dr. Arnold. Certainly the workforce challenges. I we are in the midst of those things. We see that shift happening, and making sure that we can continue to support our teams that are here on site, as we navigate the shift in the workforce. Continuing to recruit in, as we see that shift continue forward. Also, the rapid pace of change in technology, I think, is really important to understand, embrace, be able to support teams as we navigate all of that. We navigate it in our daily worlds, figuring that out every time a phone changes or TVs change. And then we're also dealing with all of that in our work spaces and making sure that we're embracing that in a meaningful pace. Because that's the pace of change, and then making sure that we have meaningful adoption of that to support teams with their workflows as well. And then additionally, just the change in patient acuity, and some of the
Yeah.
dangers that we also face in the care of patients. You know, you see those things in news headlines, and making sure that we have good safety in place for the care of team.
Yeah, I think the acuity, the complexity of just your average patient has changed a lot. Um, we used to, you know, make the joke that 2 East was attached to, had a hospital nearby, because those people were on 2 East were typically relatively healthy, right?
Mhm.
That's not the case anymore. There's so much internal medicine on the non-medical floors now. That that's been a real change.
Yeah.
I definitely see that. Um, ability to have access to, you know, bed space. I worry about that.
Yeah.
But we've done. I mean, risen to the challenge.
Mhm.
I think, for the most part, um, as far as getting the job done.
Yeah, in real time and
Yeah.
working
I
with
mean, I don't know about you. Some days I'm out of breath at the end of the day,
yeah, we
but
can get a
but
little
we did it.
yeah, get a little sweaty through the process,
Yeah, absolutely.
but, making sure that we're, meeting teams where they are, and helping to support, and the pace of change in the world that we live in.
Well, if you could give advice to a new nurse starting today, what would you tell
Oh, I love reflecting on these questions. The advice I would give to our new team members would be to stay curious, be ready, and say yes to the new things. It can be a lot to get started in healthcare, but there's so many exciting things to go get involved in and to check out. And there can be times where you might feel like, I don't know if this is for me, or maybe I'm not totally ready. I know I've experienced those feelings when I was newer in roles, and people might encourage you to go check something out and just believe in yourself, because we all believe in you,
them? Yeah.
and we're here for that. So seek out a mentor. We want to be a part of that journey with you. So be ready, be curious, and say yes.
I always tell the young doctors the days that suck are the days they needed you,
Yeah.
and then enjoy it,
Yeah.
because it's important. Krista, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been wonderful getting
Mm.
to know you, or allowing our listeners to get to know you,
Thank
because
you.
I've known you a long time, and hearing your perspective on nursing and leadership. Once again, this is Kristin McVay, our new Chief Nursing Officer at UnityPoint Health, St. Luke's Hospital. To learn more about nursing careers, services, and opportunities at UnityPoint Health, visit unitypoint.org. Thank you for listening to LiveWell Talk On. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to spread the word, please give us a 5-star review and tell your family, friends, neighbors, strangers about our podcast. We're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, or wherever you get your podcast. Until next time, be well.